Hey guys, I wanted to continue with our tutorial on our plank, chaturanga, and Cobra and upward dog. So with Cobra and upward dog, it is a back bend. A lot of us bodybuilders have a tight thoracic spine. So this could be for a lot of reasons. Most people in general, we tend to roll forward in our shoulders from sitting, from driving, especially right now, a lot of people doing like Zoom calls and stuff like that for work. But again, bodybuilders specifically, because we tend to push really hard with our chest press, especially like powerlifters and stuff like that. But we don't give as much effort to the pulling back as we do with the pushing. And that's just, again, a natural thing with our human bodies. We're just tending to always curl in rather than open. So it's a natural thing for this area to be tight, but it's a natural thing for it to be open. So we want to try to get it so that it's equal expansion as well as flexion. So for some of us, it's going to be difficult even just to try that. So I'm going to show you a few things that you can do that can help you. A strap is an excellent tool. I did one video on YouTube where we took the stick, a broomstick, and we went side to side against the wall. So that would be a good thing to practice here. You have your arms up at the height of, so your arms are up as high as you can get them. And what you're trying to do is push the backs of your wrists as well as the backs of your elbows and shoulder blades on the wall. And that's gonna help to create that expansion in the chest. So that's one thing that you can practice. Another thing that you can do is using a block. If you don't have a block, you can use a couple pillows. So what we want to do is take the block as a support so that it's going to go right underneath your shoulder blades. And I'm allowing my head to just rest on the mat. Now, if it's still too much here, you can take another pillow and bring it underneath the back of the head, and that will give you some support. If you find that you're here and your head is not supported, then it's too much. Take the pillow and just use the pillow. Now, it might not feel like a lot, but you can continue adding pillows. You can even maybe get a book and then add another book. And what we're trying to do is create that expansion. So watch my shape here in my upper back. And that's pretty much the kind of extension that we want to get in our Cobra and our upward dog. So remember, we started the other day actively pulling down and back with our shoulder blades. The shoulder blades are tight on the rib cage. That's what I want you to feel when you're in your plank. So I see a lot of this and I see a lot of this. But I want you to stay powerful. My shoulder blades are pushing down and really strong. So just for ease, let's bring the knees down and start to lower all the way down now. So the chest lands in between the thumbs. Another thing I see is this. Think about going forward and down. So I land with my hands on either side of my sternum. Now from here, we want to try to create that extension of the thoracic spine. You'll know what kind of extension you have because we tried doing it with the pillow and we tried doing it with the block. Don't go any further than what you already know. So when you come down into your Cobra, it doesn't have to be a big movement to feel that area that we want to feel. So try that a couple more times. Being mindful of where it is that the movement is coming from. Notice the feet. We don't want the feet to lift because then you're taking the bend into the lower back. And we want to keep it just at the thoracic spine. We'll do two more. And it's kind of like a abdominal crunch because you're really strengthening through the upper back. Now we're going to hold this one and take your elbows now under your shoulders. So this is a really nice thoracic spine opener as well. Notice here, the tendency could be to drop your neck. I want you to instead push yourself out of your forearms. You can stay here and just kind of play around with that expansion. Think about opening your sternum and your collarbones. And as you're exhaling, you're still allowing the shoulder blades to draw back and down. Keep allowing your legs to be relaxed. We're going to stay here for one more breath in. And exhale, head down. You can make a pillow with your hands. The forehead or the chin can be on the backs of the hands. We're going to stay here for one breath in. One breath out. Come to table. Now, lengthen the legs. We're going to do the whole movement. Shoulder blades drawn back. Tailbone pointing towards your knees. Belly is pulled in. Spread your fingers. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. You can bring your knees down if you need to, but we're trying to get the chest in between the thumbs. Once you land, the tops of the feet stay down, and we lift up into our Cobra. Remember, we don't want to use the hand strength, we want to use the back strength. So let's lift the palms and keep your feet pushing down. Push your shoulder blades down your back. Big smile. Inhale. Soften your eyebrows. And exhale, pillow with the hands. Forehead or chin on the hands. Stay here for one breath in. And one breath out. And you did it. So practice that. We will go over the next step of our chaturanga, and we will do a full sun salutation by the time this tutorial is over. So every day I want you to try and practice the pressing down of your shoulder blades, activating your back, practice the thoracic extension with your block or a couple pillows, and then again, practice your Cobra. And your Cobra is strengthening your back and strengthening your shoulder blades. Let me know what you think, and we'll do this again. Have a great day.